All right, so this time we're going to be diving deep into climate change activism and sustainability.
Okay.
You sent over this video script, and honestly, uh, the urgency is kind of startling.
Yeah.
It really paints this picture of what could happen if global temperatures rise above 1.5 degrees Celsius.
Right.
Catastrophic stuff.
Yeah, that 1.5-degree threshold that really jumps out.
Yeah.
It's not just an arbitrary number either.
Right.
It's the point where scientists predict we'll see a cascade of irreversible changes.
Wow.
From melting ice sheets to way more frequent and way more intense natural disasters.
It makes you think, why haven't we acted sooner?
Yeah.
I mean, the script lays out how human activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation, they're the primary drivers of these rising greenhouse gas levels.
You're right to question that.
Yeah.
For decades, there's been this disconnect between the scientific consensus on climate change and the actions or inactions of governments and industries. Think about it. We've known about the greenhouse effect and its potential consequences for over a century.
Wow.
Yet our reliance on fossil fuels has only intensified.
So how does this script connect those rising temperatures to what we're already seeing around the world?
Sure.
Is it really that bad already?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Remember those wildfires that raged across the American West recently?
Oh, of course.
Or the devastating floods in, well, pick a place, really pick any place.
It's everywhere.
They're not isolated incidents.
Right.
The script argues they're a direct consequence of a warming climate.
Okay.
So a warmer atmosphere holds more moisture,
Okay.
which leads to heavier rainfall,
Okay.
and drier conditions in other areas make wildfires more likely and more intense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
These extreme weather events are becoming the new normal, and they're displacing communities,
Wow.
disrupting agriculture and straining resources.
It's almost like the planet is shouting at us to wake up. And
Yeah.
it seems like people are finally starting to listen.
Mm.
The script vividly describes this surge in climate change activism.
Right.
Massive protests, compelling figures like Greta Thunberg leading the charge.
Yeah.
It's pretty powerful.
It's not just a feel-good movement, though, right?
Right.
These activists are demanding real change,
Okay.
especially in policies that have enabled these unsustainable practices for far too long.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting is the diversity of this movement.
Okay.
You have groups like Fridays for Future, born out of student strikes, demanding immediate action.
Wow.
Then there's Extinction Rebellion,
Okay.
known for their more disruptive tactics,
Right.
raising awareness through civil disobedience.
Interesting.
And of course, you have veteran organizations like Greenpeace who have been fighting for environmental protection for decades.
The whole tapestry of voices, each contributing in their own way.
It is.
And what struck me is that the script ties all of this activism to the bigger picture of sustainability.
Okay.
It's not just about protesting. It's about fundamentally changing how we live and interact with the planet.
Right. The script dives into how sustainability isn't just some abstract ideal.
Yeah.
It's a concrete set of actions and principles.
Mm-hmm.
It explains how we need to rethink our energy sources, shifting to renewables like solar and wind,
Oh.
and how crucial sustainable agriculture is.
Right.
Minimizing environmental damage while ensuring we can feed a growing population.
It's a huge challenge.
It is.
Yes.
And it's not just these big sweeping changes either.
Right.
The script highlights how individual actions matter.
Okay.
Like reducing our consumption and waste.
Okay.
Those contribute to this larger shift towards a circular economy.
Yeah, circular economy.
Yeah, one where resources are reused and waste is minimized.
Interesting.
It even gets into how things we take for granted,
Okay.
like our clothes and electronics,
Uh-huh.
those can be produced and consumed more sustainably.
That circular economy concept is so fascinating.
Yeah.
It's like taking inspiration from nature itself. But
Exactly.
there's no such thing as waste.
Right.
Everything gets reused and repurposed.
Exactly. It's about moving away from this linear model
Yeah.
of take, make, dispose,
Right.
and embracing a more cyclical approach.
I like that.
The script even gives examples of companies that are redesigning products to be more durable and repairable,
Wow.
reducing the need for constant replacement.
It makes you realize how much we take for granted.
It does.
We often don't even think about where things come from.
Right.
Or where they go after we're done with them.
Yeah, and the script doesn't shy away from the fact that there are some major roadblocks
Okay.
on this path to sustainability.
Yeah.
It dives into how powerful industries,
Mhm.
fossil fuel companies,
Right.
they often prioritize profits over the planet.
That's a crucial point.
There's this inherent tension between short-term economic gain
Okay.
and long-term environmental well-being.
Right.
The script doesn't hold back, suggesting that vested interests often lobby against policies that threaten their bottom line,
Wow.
even if those policies are crucial for a sustainable future.
It's a bit disheartening, honestly.
It is.
On top of those powerful forces, the script brings up another hurdle.
Okay.
Public apathy.
Oh, yeah.
It talks about how some people feel overwhelmed by the scale of the problem,
Yeah.
leading to a sense of hopelessness.
Right, or they just don't believe their individual actions can truly make a difference.
That makes sense.
That feeling is understandable,
Yeah.
but the script argues that it's a dangerous trap to fall into.
Oh, okay.
If everyone believes their actions are insignificant, then nothing will change.
Okay.
The power of collective action is immense,
Totally.
but it requires individual engagement.
Okay.
Even seemingly small choices,
Okay.
like choosing to walk instead of drive,
Yeah.
or opting for a plant-based meal,
Mhm.
they contribute to a larger shift in behavior and demand.
It's like that saying, be the change you want to see in the world.
Exactly.
But the script doesn't just leave us with a vague call to action.
Okay.
It outlines some practical steps individuals can take.
Okay, like...
It talks about reducing our carbon footprint,
Okay.
supporting businesses that prioritize sustainability, and getting involved in local initiatives.
Right, and it emphasizes the importance of staying informed and engaged in the political process.
Okay.
So voting for candidates who champion environmental policies
Yeah.
and holding elected officials accountable for their actions,
Right.
that's crucial for driving systemic change.
Makes sense.
It's not about waiting for someone else to fix the problem.
Right.
It's about actively participating in shaping the solutions.
I like that.
One of the most compelling arguments the script makes is that sustainability isn't just about sacrifice.
Right.
It's about creating a better quality of life for everyone.
Okay.
It highlights how investing in renewable energy can create jobs and reduce energy costs,
Yeah.
and how promoting sustainable agriculture can lead to healthier food systems and stronger local economies.
It's a reminder that sustainability isn't just about mitigating a crisis.
Right.
It's about building a more equitable, just, and thriving future.
And it's a future we can all be a part of creating.
It really does feel like there's a shift happening,
Yeah.
a growing awareness that we're all in this together.
Yeah.
The script even mentions how climate change activism is bringing people together from all walks of life. Students, scientists, artists, business leaders,
Right.
all united by this shared concern for the planet.
Yeah.
It's pretty inspiring.
It is. And that sense of like collective purpose,
Yeah.
that's crucial. The script reminds us that this isn't a sprint.
Right.
It's a marathon.
Okay.
There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt along the way.
Sure.
But it's that shared commitment, that unwavering belief in a better future
Yeah.
that will keep the movement going.
And the script doesn't just leave us with this vague sense of hope either.
No.
It ends with this powerful image of people taking action,
Oh, okay.
planting trees, installing solar panels, cleaning up beaches,
Right.
showing the changes happening right now.
What's striking about that imagery is that it's not just about like big dramatic gestures. It's
Yeah.
about the cumulative impact of countless individual actions,
Yep.
each contributing to a larger wave of change.
Makes sense.
It reinforces this idea that everyone has a role to play,
Right.
and that even seemingly small choices can make a difference.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Oh, okay.
let's bring it back to you, the listener.
Sure.
You've explored the urgency of the climate crisis, the rise of activism, and the multifaceted nature of sustainability. Now, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge?
Right.
What resonates with you the most?
The script doesn't dictate like a specific path or anything,
Right.
but it challenges each of us to reflect on our own values
Okay.
and find ways to align our actions with those values.
So true.
It might be something as simple as like reducing your energy consumption,
Okay.
supporting local farmers, or choosing sustainable products.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're inspired to become more politically active. Advocate for change within your community, or even explore a career in sustainability.
Whatever path you choose, remember that you're not alone.
Yeah.
Millions of people around the world are already taking action,
Right.
working towards a more sustainable future.
And the more people that join this movement,
Yeah.
the more powerful it becomes.
The script leaves us with a powerful reminder.
What's that?
We have the power to shape the future we want.
It won't be easy,
True.
but it's a challenge worth embracing.
I agree.
After all, as the script suggests, the fight for sustainability isn't just about saving the planet.
Right.
It's about creating a world where both humanity and nature can thrive.
Well, that's it for this deep dive into climate change activism and sustainability.
Great.
We hope you found it informative and thought-provoking.
Yeah, me too.
Now it's your turn.
Okay.
What will you do to contribute to a more sustainable future?